Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dearest brothers and sisters in Islam. I pray you all doing well and welcome to our series Islamic Morals, Manners and Etiquettes, courtesy of the New Muslim Academy. I pray you all doing phenomenally well, and we are continuing with our discussions, our lessons, our inspirations pertaining to the Islamic greeting, the Salaam. You know, sometimes what happens is there is someone somewhere who we love and respect and value, and we haven't met them in a long time, and someone else is going to meet them. Can we tell that person, convey to them my salam? Islam tells us to spread the salam. Can we spread the salam this way, through a medium? Tell someone else that when you meet them, tell them that so and so passes you the salam, so and so sends you the salam. Can we do this? What does Islam say? And the answer to that question is an absolute yes. You absolutely can do this. Yeah. So you know someone going to meet someone else who you know, and you tell them, when you meet that person, tell them that I pass them salam. Absolutely. You can do this, and you'll be rewarded for it. Now, does it end there? No. Islam tells us that we can do this, but Islam also gives us a recommendation in terms of how that person who is going to receive the message, how they should respond. Wow, how they should respond. So what does Islam teach us about this? Well, let's say Muhammad is sending a greeting to Yusuf, and he's sending this greeting to Yusuf via his friend Ibrahim. So Ibrahim now travels to the country that Yusuf is in, and Ibrahim says to Yusuf, "Oh Yusuf, by the way, Muhammad passes you salam. Muhammad passes you salam." Yusuf goes, "Wow, I know Muhammad." Okay, what should Muhammad now say to the salam that he received? Remember, Ibrahim traveled from Muhammad to Yusuf. Ibrahim said to Yusuf, "Muhammad passes you the salam." How should Yusuf respond? What is the recommended way? The recommended way is for Yusuf to say, "Wa alayka wa alayhi salam." That upon you, O Ibrahim, and upon Muhammad is the salam. Amazing, subhanallah. How amazing is Islam, right? Remember, in this example, Ibrahim is just the messenger between Muhammad and Yusuf. But even though, because he was benevolent in carrying the letter, in carrying the message, Islam says it's recommended for the one receiving the letter to acknowledge the one who sent the message, sent the salam, and also acknowledge the postman, acknowledge Ibrahim who delivered the message. Subhanallah. So someone comes to you and says, "Oh, your friend so-and-so, they pass you the Islamic greeting. They say, peace be upon you." All right. Or may God Almighty's safety be upon you. Meaning they're saying, "Assalamu alaikum." You say, "Wa alayka wa alayhi salam." Or "Wa alayka wa alayha salam." If it's a male, "Wa alayhi salam." And if it's a female, "Wa alayha salam." But we don't have to get caught up in the technicalities. The most important thing is we say "wa alayka," meaning upon you is the Islamic greeting and upon them is the Islamic greeting. So even if you did it in English, a person comes to you and says, "Your friend passes you the Islamic greeting." So you say the Islamic greeting upon you and upon them as well. That is Islam, my dearest brothers and sisters in Islam, and this constitutes our manners, our morals, our etiquettes, our way. I love you all for the sake of Allah. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.